Hello everybody and welcome to Forza Italian football here outside the Stadio San Siro after Italy are now out of the World Cup following a 0-0 draw at home to Sweden, and Sweden obviously won 1-0 in Stockholm. Where to start? It's a difficult one to talk about, if I'm being perfectly honest, because it's just horrible to not have Italy. The first time not being at the World Cup for 60 years, I think, something like that. So it's a difficult one for everybody who's a Azzurri fan, and obviously the Italians as well. They're not a happy bunch, I could say that. We'll take some positives. We'll try and be positive. I mean, going into the game, obviously you had Jorginho started, which was something a lot of people have kind of called for months really, and he finally got in alongside Florenzi and Parolo, and then obviously Gabbiadini came in up top in place of Belotti to go alongside Ciro Immobile. Now the positive in the first half, I mean, Italy they were a better side for the whole game, let's be honest, but I think that was Sweden's kind of game plan. Sweden played essentially catenaccio for the entire 90 minutes of the match, and it worked perfectly for them. Italy put in 40 crosses. That's this 40 crosses against giant Swedish centre backs. It's just, it kind of beggars belief really when you've got a team of kind of Italy's quality. Italy are a good team. Let's not say that. They've got really good players, and they're just firing in crosses to Ciro Immobile and Gabbiadini, and it's just not what you want really. I mean, I can only really remember maybe a couple of saves that the Swedish goalkeeper needed to make Andreva in the first half, and there was a couple of decent ones in the second half, but I mean, apart from that, it wasn't really tested, which is that kind of goes on the coach. I think you can't have a coach of the Azzurri playing Sweden and not been able to really trouble them over both games, not just tonight, but over both games. Sweden were relatively comfortable. Honestly, I could have lost for words, people. I'm lost for words. The tactical decisions of Ventura in this game and the game in Stockholm, and then the last few games, so basically since they were beaten by Spain, have been just you can't really fathom what he's trying to do. There's not really a plan there. Before that, I would say, and I will argue this, that Italy were fine in the qualification group. It wasn't until they went to the Bernabeu where they were absolutely thrashed that there maybe doubts were in Ventura's mind, and that's maybe what has kind of tempered the last 4 or 5 games with Italy. So it's not good. It's not good to see. Italy should be at a World Cup. Let's be honest. There are much better, there are much worse teams. Sorry, that are going to be there with Italy not being there. The ramifications, who knows? There was one point, Daniele De Rossi, which I'm sure you've seen. It was on the Forza Italian football Twitter channel, that they asked De Rossi to go on, and De Rossi just said, well, what the fuck, like, why am I going on? Like, we need to win this game, and pointed in the direction of Insigne, and Insigne played 15 minutes in the 2 games in centre midfield, who you could probably say is arguably Italy's best attacking threat as well. It's just you can't imagine that a coach, an Italian coach at that, would make such idiotic decisions. Really, it's kind of stupid. Obviously he will be sacked or he'll resign. He probably has already by the time this video gets posted online. Although what I am hearing is that Tavecchio and the directors of the FIGC, they're all going to stay in their positions, and I think they're culpable for this defeat. They appointed Ventura. They're the guys that thought he was the man to lead the Azzurri, and I think that became pretty obvious that he's not really a coach for the national team. I think that's obviously seen, and it'll go down as one of the most disastrous Azzurri reigns in history, obviously, because every Azzurri coach has managed to get Italy to the World Cup apart from Ventura for a long time, especially in my lifetime at least. Obviously you're going to have the old guard. Buffon's last game, football has a wonderful thing. I said this before the Sweden game to a few people, that football has a wonderful thing where Buffon started his Azzurri career in a World Cup playoff, and he's ended it in a World Cup playoff, and football has a kind of wonderful way of kind of rounding off stories like that. So yeah, it's definitely a sad way to go out. Obviously, you've seen the tears from him at the final whistle on TV as well, where Ventura was quickly down the tunnel, but Buffon faced the cameras, and it's sad, it's terrible, it's heartbreaking even as well. So there'll be lots of analysis on Forza Italian football, of course, so check out that. Obviously we kind of know what everybody thinks, but let us know what you think, leave a comment and stuff as well, and yeah, we'll be back obviously for Serie A the weekend, so stay tuned for that, and there's nothing else left for me to say other than arrivederci.